Hi everyone, I'm Ric Blackwell and this is Good Sports right here on the Education Network, the best in Palm Beach County School District sports, arts, and academics. Hey, I'm with the cast of Annie from Wellington Elementary School. Now guess what, I'm going to ask Alec here. You guys are going to start what next year?
Wellington Elementary Fine Arts Academy.
Oh man, can you tell how great he is at the fine arts already? Now Annie is here. Annie, tell me what kind of programs you're going to have over here.
We're going to have strings, we're going to have theater, TV production, and art.
And they put on amazing productions. Annie wanted to mention music as well. They put on amazing productions. Let's show you their production of Annie that took place this week right here on campus. Fifth grader Mary Keith and the theater students from Wellington Elementary School are the stars of tomorrow.
Thus come out tomorrow, bitter bottom, daughter back tomorrow. There'll be sun, just thinking about tomorrow.
The story of Little Orphan Annie has entertained millions since 1977. But you'd have a hard time finding a cast and crew as young and as talented as the students at this school.
This is 1933. Get up, all of you!
This is not your typical elementary school production. Elaborate sets turn a Palm Beach County school cafeteria into a New York skyline. The costumes take you back to the 1930s, and the performances from this talented cast lead you to believe you've stepped into an orphanage.
It's a hard knock life for us. Static treated, we get tricked. Static kisses, we get picked. It's a hard knock life.
Sure, the children are great, but they will be the first to credit the man in the back of the theater, cafeteria. David Morrison has been teaching music for 30 years. He seems to push all the right buttons, whether it's motivating the students or setting the right audio levels.
Mr. Morrison's so special. He turns our shows into just beautiful shows, like not even child shows, you know? And he's just so special. He's just a great man.
A great man who is genuinely touched by the reaction of the students after this final performance. This group hug featured Mr. Morrison in the center, surrounded by 27 cast members and a large crew. This group has grown together.
They're a special bunch of kids. They never cease to amaze me what they're able to do. And I keep pushing and they keep responding. So as long as they respond, I'm going to continue to push them as far as they can go.
The students have been working on this production since January. They practice every day in the weeks leading up to the shows.
A lot of work, and it's a lot of hard work, but if you put your work into it, then it makes it much easier.
Zachary Duckworth plays Daddy Warbucks. He says this extracurricular activity has made him a better student.
It's a lot of work, but I feel like the work has pushed me to do better in school and to learn what having fun is with all my friends are with me, and it's just like so much fun to just have all my friends and be able to work as a team to make this huge performance.
The show may have just one character's name in the title, but the lead in this production says this show is an incredible group effort.
We're a team. We work together. We don't ever fight. We don't ever, there is some arguments here and there because we're trying to move props and it's chaos and stuff like that. But what makes us a great team is that we all work together and we all help each other in what we need to help each other in, and we're a great team.
Just off stage, choir members from the school provide backup vocals. And just next to the choir, the big banner announcing next year will be the start of the Fine Arts Academy at Wellington Elementary. Any student in the county can attend the school and be a part of these great theater productions or take classes in music, visual arts, and TV production. At Wellington Elementary School, the show must go on.
I'm with the talented cast from Annie. Congratulations, you guys were amazing. Good job. So exciting, so much fun. I want to ask you, Annie, first of all, just tell me, how much fun was that to be able to perform that in front of the rest of
It
school?
was really fun. I had a lot of fun because I got to be with all my friends and we got to do really fun stuff. And then I loved like the chaos backstage and everything that we have to do just to get ready for this big performance. And I love seeing people smile. Like I love being up on stage and making people smile and cry. So
How much work does it take to go into that, to be able to put that performance together?
a lot.
And how about you? Like, just what was the practice schedule like? Have you guys been working at this a long time?
Yes, like 3 months.
3 months?
No, longer than that.
How important is Mr. Morrison for putting this thing together?
He's done all of it.
All of it. He's
All
all
of
him.
He's amazing. He's amazing.
What makes him such a special teacher?
He puts a lot of effort into everything. He doesn't just blow us off.
Yeah.
He doesn't just say do this, do this, do this. He makes sure he does it right and amazing.
Like that we want to do it, not that we have to do it, that we want to do it.
He makes us feel like at home when we're here.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
we're all.
Well, you guys, look at that camera right there, and great job today, and thanks a lot for letting us come by with our cameras.
Thank you. Bye.
And now I'm at Cypress Trails Elementary School in Royal Palm Beach. This is a STEM school. It's time for their annual career day. Several speakers are on campus talking about jobs dealing with science, technology, engineering, and math.
Electrical engineer Bruce Hurd hopes his inspirational words will help these students at Cypress Trails Elementary School as they begin to think about a career.
You're going to be faced with challenges. So if you like to work at resolving challenges or issues or problems, engineering is probably what you want to do as you get older, and hopefully you choose that career profession. You know, there's not many engineers today, so hopefully by promoting through STEM, you know, we can get more engineers.
Bruce works for Lockheed Martin. He's one of a dozen speakers today talking to the students about passion, hard work, and dedication.
It's very enjoyable to learn about all these careers, and it exposes us to different job careers, and it's very educational to learn about these different careers and what they do, and it might expose us to want to be that when we grow up.
These students really paid attention to the presenters.
Well, I just want to plan what I'm going to do when I grow up. I want to try to study and learn about and put a main goal in my head.
Cypress Trails is home to a STEM choice program. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math. Allison Kreft is a senior programming analyst for Next Era Energy. Her interactive presentation,
These two employers, which one do you pick?
was a big hit with the children.
They're trying to inspire you to do what they're doing.
This career day has been an annual event at the school for over 15 years. School counselor Ellen Leifer put it together.
And the whole purpose of having Career Day, really, I think you know this, is so that you can relate what you learn in class over the years to careers. You know that eventually you're going to be finished with school, you're going to go out there into that fabulous world of work, and the lessons you learn, the courses that you take, we want to show you that they're relevant to what everybody's doing when they go out to work.
Ellen invited all the speakers. She even extended an invitation to yours truly.
Well, I had to think long and hard about it, but his reputation did precede him, and we're thrilled that he's here with us today. We really appreciate it.
I was honored to speak to the children. The pressure was on, especially since they created a sign announcing my speech in the school's cafeteria. I think my intro needed some work.
I love STEM schools, show business, TV, electronic media, right? That's not it? No. Darn it.
The children made me feel really comfortable, and I tried to convey some words of wisdom.
Because you're readers and you're writers and you're intelligent, you're able to describe and explain things in a manner that is going to be useful, entertaining, and informative to your viewers or the people that are reading you online. So this summer, I want you to do nothing but stay inside and read books all summer and write.
Whoa!
I want you to not leave the bedroom. I want you to take a pile of books and do not get out of that house until you finish them. That's it, I'm out of here.
I don't know if my speech made an impact, but they liked it when I promised they would make it on TV. And they also asked some great questions.
What's your favorite part about your job?
My favorite part of the job? Meeting great kids, like the boys and girls at Cypress Trails Elementary School. Now let's head to KEC Canal Point Elementary School. The students do every job when they put on the morning announcements. From anchor person,
good morning and welcome back to the KEC TV News, where students are reporting for you today and every school day,
to weather girl.
Sunshine.
They operate cameras, roll the teleprompter, control the audio levels, and push all the right buttons as directors. You can say they have their hand in everything, including the puppets.
Today is Monday. It's not my favorite day of the week, but it's a day closer to my Friday.
The puppet segment is a very popular one on the KEC TV News.
We have a large collection of puppets for our KEC TV News, and we use them to really bring excitement to the kids and interest, make them want to watch the morning announcements. It's just a fun way to spark up the morning.
Adding to the fun, Kenesha Lovely, an assistant teacher at the school who writes the daily puppet segment. Miss Lovely says the puppets help communicate information about school events. They crack jokes and like to sing.
We're little well and me and you.
The puppets are rotated on a daily basis. On today's show, Baby Bobby. Other favorites include Happy the Clown, Cherry Cheerleader, Maria, and Crazy Freddy. There are 22 puppets, but only one Miss Lovely.
I love to smile and play, and I love playing with the kids, so being on TV is so much fun. And like if the kids are new here, like their first year here, the first thing they make me feel like a celebrity, because as soon as I come out, they were like, I saw you on TV, and I'm like, yeah, that was me.
For one day, the Okeeheelee Middle School library looked just like the United Nations headquarters in New York.
La delegación de la República Bolivariana de Venezuela.
40 Okeeheelee Middle School students represented 10 nations from around the world. These 8th graders are in the school's International Spanish Academy. Once in General Assembly, they discuss issues like income inequality, violence, and the environment. Earlier in the day, ISA members Skyped with students from their sister school in Malaga, Spain. This student started a discussion on the Syrian refugees.
It is critical for students to be able to collaborate about meaningful things that affect the world and affect them, and be participants and not just being able to watch the news from a third point, but this is from a one-to-one.
These unique opportunities at Okeeheelee Middle, one of the reasons why the school was nominated as the 2016 ISA School of the Year. And now I'm at Indian Pines Elementary School in Lake Worth. You know, Ben Carson made national news when he ran for the presidency. But the Carson Scholars Fund has been making news on our air the last couple of years for what they do inside our schools. Today, another ribbon cutting for a Carson Reading Room. Let the countdown begin.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Indian Pines Elementary School students, administrators, and Candy Carson, co-founder of the Carson Scholars Fund, cut the red ribbon on a brand new Carson Reading Room. Time now to see for the first time this special place. Check out the smiles on the faces of the students. The early reviews, 2 thumbs up. It took 9 months, a $12,000 grant from the Carson Scholars Fund, and lots of hard work to turn this old office into a student sanctuary for reading.
I mean, the kids getting excited. It excites me to see the kids getting excited. You know that 20 to 30% of kids that start high school end up dropping out. And we can curtail that by getting them interested in reading early on.
The Carson Scholars Fund has paid for 148 reading rooms across the country. Now Indian Pines students have a place where they can relax in a beanbag chair and read for the fun of it.
The impact and the difference I think this room is going to make for our students is giving them the love of reading. So now it's not just about reading for content or reading to answer questions. This is reading for pleasure, to be lifelong readers. That reading should be a part of your everyday life. It should take you many different places.
They can escape to a fantasy world, read a biography, or learn about history. Now, without prompting, these four picked up Dr. Ben Carson's book, Gifted Hands.
And pick strawberries, the farther fresh.
It warms your heart to know that we're having an opportunity to help kids to realize their dreams. And some of them don't even realize they can dream.
Easy to dream in this fairy tale setting. An Indian Pines teacher painted the mural. The Carson Scholars Fund paid for all the books and the furniture.
This is something we've imagined and dreamed of, but honestly, we didn't have the funding for it. So buying the paint, buying the carpets and furniture is so much money that's just not in any school budget for us. So we are over the top ecstatically grateful to the Carson Scholar Fund.
The students showed their gratitude during a program in the cafeteria. They sang, danced, spelled out Think Big.
I-N-K-B-I-G. Ben Carson, think big.
And sang a song about reading.
So read again and again, and it's 1, 2, 3 times the fun when you read with a friend.
Candy Carson sang along with the children. Her husband, Dr. Ben Carson, the noted brain surgeon and former presidential candidate, spoke to the students on video.
We recognize the importance of a good education and have dedicated ourselves to encouraging young people to excel academically, expand their horizons through reading, and to develop their talents to help their fellow man.
Candy Carson's message? She wants the children to dream big.
We all care about your future, and you can be whatever you want to be.
Indian Pines 5th grader Tamara Lopez has a better chance of reaching her goals thanks to a Carson scholarship. During the program, she was awarded $1,000 towards her education for her work in the classroom.
I try to get good grades and be kind to others because that's a big part of my personality, and I also read on a daily basis.
And students will want to read more because of this beautiful new room.
Thank you, Carson Scholars Fund.
Appreciative students thankful for their Carson Reading Room. And they also showed their appreciation to the volunteers who make it happen behind the scenes. Local volunteers who have now put in 7 Carson Reading Rooms all across Palm Beach County.
I'm with two of the students over here, Vladimir and Ariana. Congratulations on this beautiful reading room. I loved your reaction when you walked in, Vladimir. What did you think when you saw this place?
I thought it was just so amazing. Like, I wanted to check out everything. Like, I didn't want to go. I wanted to take some of the books home with me. That's how I felt.
The excitement level was great. And Ariana, your reaction when you saw the mural and the books, what did you think?
I thought I wanted to stay at this place forever and never leave.
Vladimir, why is it so important to have places like this where you can just kind of kick back in a beanbag chair and get lost in a book?
Because it's gonna help your mind relax, and anything in the past that you haven't get over yet, then that could help you to just relax, clear your mind, and think about a book.
Ariana, why do you love reading so much? What is it about sitting in a chair and just getting lost in a book?
Because when I get lost in a book, I like my imagination to think, and I'm in the book with the other characters, and it's fun.
Vladimir, tell me, what would you want to say to the people that put this whole room together?
I just want to say thank you, Miss Dinkin and Miss Navarro's, because this was such an honor. Not many other schools have a chance to do this kind of stuff.
All right, appreciative students over here at this school. Congratulations, guys, and have some great time spent in this room. Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.
And now on Good Sports, let's talk some tackle football. Girls tackle football. The 51st annual Jupiter High School Powder Puff game features the senior girls in the dark uniforms, the junior girls in the white uniforms. And these girls really hit hard. It's believed that this is the last girls' tackle football game in the country. Every other team plays flag football. Now, this Jupiter High School tradition has received national attention in the past few weeks. The New York Times did a write-up on the Powder Puff game when school administrators wanted to end the game because of safety concerns. Instead, the young ladies turned to the town of Jupiter to sponsor the game. On the field, Brianna Hockman scored on 3 long touchdown runs. The juniors win the game 18-0 over the seniors. No one was seriously hurt. The tradition continues. And now a performance by the 2016 Lake Worth High School Trojan Pride Women's Chorus under the direction of John Weatherspoon. This group recently sang at the Florida Vocal Association State Music Assessment. They are singing a song written by Jacob Van Aken. Jacob was a Dwyer High School graduate. Let's listen to this beautiful performance. And now a look at social media inside the Palm Beach County school system. We start with a few photos from Red Nose Day at Frontier Elementary School. This is a safety patrol service project. Students purchased about 500 red noses to help in the fight against childhood poverty. This is 5th grade teacher Molly Harding and media specialist Dawn Williams wearing red noses. Assistant principal Lori Suarez Wilt and several Frontier students model their red noses. And Tammy Sullivan and her 4th and 5th graders have fun wearing their red noses. Also, students and staff observed Red Nose Day at Palm Beach Lakes High School. It was a special day to come together, have fun, and make a difference for kids in poverty. At Freedom Shores Elementary School, a wonderful picture celebrating the graduation of VPK and kindergarten students. The school tweets out their pride. Nice shot of former head football coach at Suncoast High School, Jimmy Clark. He tweets out this shot of Matthew Dame. Jimmy writes, "One of the best players I've ever coached. Matt off to Columbia to play football." Seminole Ridge cheerleaders have been busy with tryouts. They take place the last week of school. Good luck to all the students trying to make the team. At Gove Elementary School, they held a fabulous Spanish spelling bee in the library. A thank you on Twitter to all the judges, participants, parents, and Mrs. Aguirre. Also at Gove in Belle Glade, they had a wonderful graduation ceremony for their kindergarten kids. Wonderful smiles at the school. Principal Lori Ryapel at Don Estridge High-Tech Middle School tweets out a pic from the 8th grade awards ceremony. The school honored students in all the academic areas. She wishes the 8th graders all the best as they move on to high school. Also at the school, the students received an important lesson on the Armenian genocide. Guest speakers came in and talked about the 1.5 million people killed over 100 years ago back in 1915. At Royal Palm Beach High School, Miss Burton had her last lunch duty. The school wishes her well in her retirement. Students and teachers celebrated Multicultural Day at Pine Grove Elementary School. Lots of nations represented, the students proud of the stars and stripes. At Hidden Oaks Elementary School, they held a living museum. Now, this is where students playing the role of an historic figure stand frozen in the cafeteria. When you come up to them, they tell you their biography. Great work. Jupiter Middle School culinary arts students displayed their skills in the kitchen. They did some great work at the school's sports banquet. Jupiter Middle wanted to thank Mr. Laurel. At Grassy Waters Elementary School, they have Zoo School. 45 kids over 1 week. They are learning in the field at the Palm Beach Zoo. James Thomas is the principal at Elsie Swain Middle School. He wishes Mrs. Dixon congratulations for making a difference in the lives of children for 30-plus years. What an accomplishment for Boca Raton High School soccer. The Bobcats on a boat celebrating their state title. They held their banquet and ring ceremony on the water. Great job. At Berkshire Elementary School, they held a 3rd grade award ceremony. Great work by the boys and girls. The school is so proud of you. Thinking about next year at Coniston Middle School, they held a new student orientation at the school. On Twitter, a welcome to the incoming Marlins and their families. Time to honor the district math and science fair winners at New Horizons Elementary School. The smart students show off their ribbons in the library. And at Freedom Shores Elementary School, the pictures are really cool of the 5th grade safety patrols enjoying their Washington, D.C. trip. The kids on the step of the Lincoln Memorial, they are learning a lot and having a lot of fun.
Well, if you want to tell us about an outstanding team, coach, player, student, club, drop us an email. The email address is Ric, R-I-C, at pbcgoodsports.com. That email address is Ric, R-I-C, at pbcgoodsports.com. I want to thank you so much for watching. To the student athletes inside the Palm Beach County school system, thanks for being good sports.